how do we get what we really want in life? How do we get what we desire in life more often? Because remember, life is not a genie in the bottle experience. I'm going to share a principle with you that's really worked well in my life, and comes out of a story. Back in 2010, I'd sold my pharmacy, been in pharmacy for many, many years. I was speaking, coaching, training, and simultaneously, Michelle and I were building a part-time work-from-home business in the direct selling industry. I flew over to the States with, actually by myself, but I met a couple of friends there to attend a conference, a networking conference with 500 top networkers from around the world in the direct selling industry, but top presenters. There was one particular presenter that I really had a deep desire to meet and greet and just to chat with. And I held that in my heart. I held that in my heart, deep in my heart, and I really prayed into it and believed for it. Well, during the course of the event, they did a kind of a lucky draw, right? And as I say, I was with two friends and I met up with them. The one friend on my left got to have lunch with one particular top networker from around the world. And the other gentleman that I met there was actually not in network marketing per se. He was more on the corporate side. And his name was drawn with the very chap that I had wanted to meet. And he said to me, Sean, I don't want to go to this lunch. Would you go in my place? And little did he know, that was the very, very deepest desire of my heart. And I want to speak to you today about the power of intention. The power of intention, folks. Setting intention is so powerful. It's the eye of the tiger stuff. And for those of you who've ever been involved in kind of work from home, direct selling, network marketing kind of businesses, you will know that both for yourself and also for the people in your team in the business that you know when somebody is going to go to the top level and rank in their business, because you can see it in the eyes. They've got that eye of the tiger. They've got that intention, right? And similarly, when I went to America, I flew from this tiny little village here in the Western Cape of South Africa, flew 26, 30 hours to get to this conference. I had that eye of the tiger. I had that intention in my heart. And I hadn't shared that with anybody. I held it quietly in my heart and prayed about it and set that intention. But it was really a deep desire. Now, desire comes from a root word which means to give birth to. When someone's about to give birth to a baby, you know that they're pregnant. There's no doubt about, I wonder if they're pregnant or not. No, you know that they're pregnant. And when someone has a desire, you see it in the eyes. You see it in the eyes. And I'm using that interchangeably today. That intention and that desire sort of kind of like our twinsies, right? Do you have a deep desire? Have you set your intention? Or are you kind of like, I really wish, yeah, maybe, let me think about it. Whether I'm going to build that business, or whether I'm going to start a business, or whether I'm going to write that book, or whether I'm going to go on those travels, or whether I'm going to get married or have those kids. Yeah, kind of like it would be nice, it would be lovely. I think I would like to do that. Or is it a deep desire, an intention in your heart? So let me ask you that question. Have you got that eye of the tiger in life right now? Have you got that intention in your life right now? Have you got that desire in your life right now? Are you walking with, are you living with, are you dreaming with that deep desire and that intention? Are you believing for something? When you set your intention, lucky draws, out of the blue experiences open up. And how often hasn't that happened in my life? And how often hasn't that happened in my coaching clients' life? When they set their intention, they're not living life by default. They're living life by design. Set your intention today and watch doors open in your way. Cheers.